Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. We are back with part number 8, 9 now of this series. I'm not exactly sure, but we're deep into this series now. We've got the platinum chip. We've just done this storyline in here with the cannibals. That was super weird. But overall, having a great time with this game and hope you guys are as well. I was actually going to go to Camp Forlorn Hope, but a few people in the comments told me that there's an NCR stronghold that I can go into at the end of the strip down here. So I think down here, potentially, we can talk to some New Vegas, or to some NCR guys, rather, and potentially start up the NCR storyline again, because I haven't really heard from them at all. Yes, this is what I was looking for, I believe. Hello, Lizzie O'Malley.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
Okay, what can you tell me?
The embassy offices are to your left, while the barracks and living quarters are to the right. If you're looking for a history lesson, I suggest you talk to Ambassador Crocker.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't have time to give my life story to everyone that passes through. Is there something I can actually help you with?
Damn, okay. Goodbye. Private Jake Irwin.
I heard you stopped the Omerta's plan to attack the Strip. Good job, you're a real hero.
You're welcome.
Us troopers mostly come to the Strip for our R&R. We blow off some steam by gambling, drinking, partying, or fighting. If you're looking for a good time, I'd suggest hitting up Gomorrah. The girls there are pretty nice, if you know what I mean. What have you heard? I know people think I'm a little on the wild side, but I'm just trying to have fun, you know? Just because I happen to get into fights and like to pull pranks doesn't mean anything.
Pranker, huh?
Sorry, I don't know much about him. We run in different circles, you know?
What about Captain Pappas?
If you're digging for dirt on the captain, you're digging in the wrong place.
I was just asking. I don't know who that is. Alright, so I think this is the wrong place. She said the door to the right, though, so that's why I'm a little confused. That's a bathroom. Maybe she meant the door on her right? Well, that would be super confusing to say it like that. And also pretty dumb. But yes, that is what she meant.
Ah, I see you received my message. Good, good.
Oh, this was the guy that sent me a message.
To discuss with you.
Yes, of course. I'm stupid.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
Okay.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Okay.
Much appreciated.
We'll try it.
Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
Okay. Things that go boom. Tell me about yourself, Ambassador.
Interested in politics, huh? Well, grab a seat and get comfortable.
Oh, God.
I've been in politics for quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it, even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago, back in the NCR as the local mayor, and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship. I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know?
I'd like to know more about the NCR, please.
I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for.
I do kind of want to know more about them.
In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavian force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas.
What's he doing on that
The
PC,
treaty
by the way?
recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all.
Okay. Go on.
Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble, but that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work, but every once in a while we make progress.
Good to know. Thank you, sir. All right, let's go do this mission with the Boomers. That sounds like a fun one to do. Convince the Boomers to aid you in the upcoming battle. Kill Violet and acquire her head, preferably intact. Who's Major Datry again? He gave us a bounty, I guess. I can't even remember taking that. Oh, that was the guy, yes, actually, I remember now. That was the NCR guy down outside the building. That makes sense. I need to get a better piece of armor as well. Because my armor right now is not great.
You're just in time for
Whoa!
ass whipping.
Who are you? Is she attacking the Brahmin? Bruh.
Start this day.
No. Why?
All right.
Follow me, lady. Cassandra! What is she doing? Why are you attacking innocent Brahmin?
Wish they'd show themselves. That how you wanna?
What the fuck? I don't understand why she's killing the Brahmin like they're innocent creatures. It's not like they were attacking us first or anything. They didn't even do anything. I gotta be honest, Cassandra, that's a little fucked up. That's a little wild, honestly. Do I have to get up onto that bridge? I don't think so, right? Whose house is this? Door to Fields' shack. What's in here? Anything we can use? Nothing really at all. Oh, some ammunition. I'll take that, thank you. A BB gun that's valued at 500. I'll take that too. I mean, I feel bad. This is his house. I'm just coming and taking all his stuff, but you know what? The game's the game, you know? Worth stopping by in that little house. Hopefully he doesn't get too upset that we stopped there. Oh, is this Fields? Sorry, buddy, I stole your stuff.
Whoa there, pal.
No, this is
You
George,
better
okay.
slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me or you can tell the underside of my boot. No, I won't say that.
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers?
I have heard of the Boomers.
What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager. Well,
Tell me.
I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Yeah, I'll do the barter. We can barter. Why not?
All right. I suppose I can cut you a deal, but not a cap lower. I gotta make a
You
living.
better tell me something good, man.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, I'll pay double your wager if you make it back.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at this, this little sheet then. That's gonna tell us how to get there, is it? Right, here it is. The key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of the town toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the 2 buildings, then make a beeline for the gate. The boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to that gate. Also, I know there is an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say it is safe. Okay. So we want to stay northwest as we're going in here. From building to building up the northwest side of the town. Okay. So that's the northwest side up here. Okay. How the fuck am I... Okay then. Right. That didn't go too well. I thought he said fucking northwest side. Go building to building. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the 2 buildings. Ah, okay. So I think he's talking about this cover here, is it? Right, I need to heal first off, and I need to use one of those bloody doctor things. I need to save the game is what I need to do. We look so stupid like this. Without the rest of the spacesuit, we look dumb as hell. Alright, let's save the game, and let's go on our merry little way. So, he said make a beeline for the gate from here, is it? Okay, we're here. We made it. How do I get in now? And then I think it said to go along the gate, is it? Because they won't shoot at their own people.
Hold it right there.
No, I'm here, I'm here.
How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Because I'm a G. Who's in charge
I'm not
here?
telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
That's fair. I didn't come here to attack you, okay?
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland.
Hello,
Mother
Raquel.
Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you. I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population. Follow close and mind your behavior.
Yeah, they're not even going to confiscate my weapons. Usually everyone's confiscate my damn weapons.
Child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you?
Hello, Pearl.
I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit. Prophecy. Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just
guess
hoped
not.
a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too.
How might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around.
Savage is what she was going to call me?
Should that go well, it maybe you
savior.
can help in big ways too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Thank you. Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with
Everyone needs
some
help.
repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
I'll try my best, my lady. Is there anything else I can talk to you about?
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Return to Yes Man and tell him the boomers can be ignored.
Whatever you're selling, we have plenty.
Do you
Keep
know?
your head down, outsider.
Okay. Alright, let's go see some people inside here. Are you one of the boomers I need to help? Raquel, yes.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you.
Thank
These
you.
are extraordinary privileges. don't abuse them. Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest.
Huh.
I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants,
Sure,
alright?
anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower.
Ah.
One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
But wouldn't we want to blow them up? I mean, that sounds cool as hell. Nellis Boomer Museum. Is this the guy? Was this the guy we have to go talk to about the guns too? Lloyd, was that it?
What?
No, this is Pete. Okay. He'll give
You're
us a
the
history of
outsider.
the
When
place,
Pearl sent
basically.
word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Absolutely I am. Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old Keeper Don, well,
He died.
whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Sure.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this
I
hut.
didn't.
Shall I tell you what it all means? Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Oh, he's going to the wall to show me the mural.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns. But
Sorry.
the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything. Not even a hand grenade.
Almost shot him by accident. I apologize.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
43.6. Jeez.
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it
Oh,
has
really?
taught us where to find one.
Whoa. They can fly the planes? That could come in real handy in the war.
And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hi.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I want to go and see the Lloyd guy, so let's try see him next. You Lloyd? This is
I know
Argyle.
Mother
Okay.
Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider. But I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Okay, well, how do I help?
Yes, outsider?
You didn't tell me any of how I could help, man.
Bye.
Like, you didn't tell me how I could help. Attempt to treat him. Medicine 60 or higher required. I don't think I have that. Yeah, leave him alone. So I need medicine 60, not 40. Oh, medicine 40 or higher required for this. Treat the infection. There you go. There you go. We helped
Some
him.
fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Yeah, you could. What about this guy? 50 or higher. I don't think I have 50. I can double check, but I don't think I have 50. 40. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to try to treat the other two. If I can get my medicine up, though, I can treat the other two as well. Alright. Now, Lloyd's the last one I need to go see, I think.
I don't know how you survive.
Oh, there he is.
I hope
Right as I
Pearl
walk
knows
in.
what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Huh. Oh, look at this. We have the science for it.
Hot damn, you're right. It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. Loyal may have something to help with the ants. Completed. Place Loyal's sonic generator on the ant mound. Ah, here we go. I can just select the ant misbehaving one as the quest. Okay. Restart the 2 array generators, then reset the main power bracket, but I do want to do the one where we use that sonic generator, because I think that'll really help us with this quest in terms of making it easier for ourselves. Okay, so I was going the wrong way altogether. Perfect. Let's go do this quest then.
And then?
One shot him with that bad boy. Holy moly. What gun is this? Is this, I think this is the gun, that my boy had. That's a dead boomer right there. Oh, shit. Got a boomer fight suit, maybe. Interesting. Combat knife. Frag grenade. I'll take that. Grenade launcher. I'll take that. Storm chaser hat. I'll leave that off. Okay.
Time for some getting.
Nice, Cass. Let's go. Let's go, Cassie. Oh, this is it. There we go. Activate it. Is it gonna work? Did it work? Holy shit, it killed all of them. It literally killed all of them. That is awesome. And we got a thump. Okay. Hell yeah, we got a thump. I think I literally just killed all the bugs in one go. That is so good. Wow. Well, that helped the quest. And now I've just got to power back the arrays on. Go on then. Activate it, bro. Thank you. I want it. Let me activate it, damn it. There we go. Alright, done and dusted. We're out of here. That was the easiest mission I'll ever do. Is there something down beyond here? I'm guessing this is where the rest of the ants were. Lots of ammo, though. It's telling me to go back in still, though. Oh, I have to... Fuck, I have to restart the main power breaker. I'm stupid. I don't know why... Why does it do that? Alright, did that work? Bada bing, bada boom. We're done. Okay. Generators are running again, Raquel. You're welcome. Right, Raquel's house is up here somewhere, I'm guessing. We're gonna wake her up. Maybe sleep in the bed with her. Because it's nighttime now, we can just sleep. Not like that, guys. Come on. Come on, you guys are sick. This is the women's barracks. I shouldn't be going in here.
Evening.
Hello, Raquel.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
They are indeed.
Maybe Pearl is right about you. Because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
You're welcome. Boomer's fame gained. Bang, bang. Ain't misbehaving. Ant misbehaving, rather. Ant misbehaving.
What is it, outsider?
Anything else I can help out with?
The next time you leave Nellis, keep an eye out for missiles. We're down to a 5-year supply for our launchers.
Will do.
Come find me when you've got some to turn in.
I have some missiles. Do I? I have 1 spare missile.
Better than nothing.
Okay. I think I gave her 3. I don't know how many. It only allows you to give 1 at a time, so that's what I was doing, but... Sure. Alright, we're done with the ant misbehaving quest. What's next? Well, I got the job done, buddy.
What is it, outsider? If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the 2 runways.
Okay. Where should I look for spare parts?
Ha! If we had spare parts, do you think I'd be asking you to fix the damn things? That's rich.
What?
No, we ran out of spares a while back, and Jack and I have been doing our best to patch the arrays up as best we can. Sadly, we're at our wits' end. There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland, but I just don't know where to direct you. You may have noticed we don't get out much.
Fair enough. All right, I'll be back. Did we had more to talk about with this kid, did we? In the museum.
Hello.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Okay, sure.
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Fair enough.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while. And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born, but otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the Waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
Where do you get protein? Oh my god, you're all cannibals.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
Huh. That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
We're getting some serious fame here. How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learn that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators.
Oh.
We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We use them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice.
Damn right.
Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
Repair. I don't have repair 40.
It'll be spectacular, won't it? You should talk to Loyal. I bet you could help. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Enough news of your good works has been passed around that people like you here in Boomer. Yeah, baby. That's what we're cooking. Isn't this where all the ants are going to be gone now as well? This is where I just was, right? If we can get the spare parts here, then that'll be perfect. I feel like we might have to get the spare parts somewhere else and then come back here, though. That's my... You lack the skill to repair the array without replacement parts. Repair 65 or higher required, or use solar array parts. Okay. I see. Yeah, it's just the two, it looks like. So there's got to be parts somewhere then. Oh no, there's 3. So this one here. 2, 3, 4, 5 in total need to be repaired. Yeah, so we do have to go all the way down to Helios 1 to get the parts then. Okay, we need to get 5 parts. I might fast travel to the El Dorado gas and service station because it's actually not that far away. Or the Gibson scrapyard, actually, is even closer. So we're going to fast travel down here to the Gibson scrapyard, go up to Helios 1, and see if we can get the parts necessary. Or maybe this chick has them, actually. This chick here could potentially have some solar array parts. She always has stuff, doesn't she? Where is she? This old lady always has the parts, you know?
You're back.
Now, where did we leave off?
Nowhere. What do you know about Helios 1?
The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR took it away from them. I'm not sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since.
Okay. Show me. I need something repaired. Do I? I don't know. But yeah, I need this repaired. I want to get that repaired. That costs a lot to repair, but I think it'll be better than the one we have right now, so I'm going to do it. This costs 2,000 to repair, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because this gun is lit. Okay, I just wanted to remind myself about the quest that you can get a dog. I think I have to do some other side quest called GI Blue first, which I think I find at the strip. So, at the King's, the impersonation place or whatever the hell that place is called. So we'll go there after. Right, we made it to Helios 1. I'm expecting a lot to be here, to be honest. I'm expecting like a lot of bad things here. I could be wrong. Oh my god, is that NCR guys? Yes, it's NCR guys. That's fine, right? They're on our side. Hey guys, I need the parts though, that's the problem.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I'm with the NCR, anything I can do to help.
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made
Talk to the idiot
progress.
wearing sunglasses. Oh, God.
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway.
Fair enough.
We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
Why was the Brotherhood of Steel here?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs. I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
Fair enough, thank you. Thank you, milady. Let's head in. So can I just take this stuff now that I'm an NCR rep? Can I just take the parts that I need? Because that would be really freaking handy if I could. Alright, we need to go further in. Cool dog. NCR guard dog. He's badass, dude. Alright, I'm hoping we're allowed to just take him. Because otherwise, we're going to have to get out of here somehow or another. Hello, sir.
Hey, man.
Are you the idiot with the glasses? No.
They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
No.
Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long.
What job do you have?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
Right.
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency, and I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
Sure.
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them.
I already have a good
Fantastic
reputation
little
with them.
helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
Why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got
Yes.
this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
Sure, buddy. What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean.
Sure
Like
you do.
one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
So you have no idea what you're doing.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
I bet you are, buddy. How did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said, look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard.
Is all of that lies, or...?
Here.
I'm
You
worried
want
that it
this?
is.
It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Okay, sure. Let's back outside. Oh, here we are. Here we are, baby. Can I rob them? I need spare ones. Okay. Oh, here's one. Oh, thank God I have a repair of 20 or higher. Just about. Dogs? I don't even know. I'm staying away. I'm staying away. Let's get the hell out of here. Cass is just going to go attack them, isn't she? Alright, and oh, it brings me right here. That's absolutely perfect. That's exactly where I wanted to go, man. Right, we're up. Now, what ones do we have to repair? There's 5 of them here. This is one of them. There we go. Using your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. There you go. Array efficiency improved by 50%, of course. Okay. Done and dusted, my friends. That's that done and dusted for you. I don't really feel comfortable helping that other weirdo. He scares me a little bit too much, I'll be honest with you. So, yeah, we'll see about that one.
Hello.
Hello, Jack.
So you're the outsider.
I
Lived
am.
your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
What do you do?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right? Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
The lady?
Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going.
Interesting, okay. Is Loyal in here somewhere? There he is. Loyal, my boy.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
I got the job done, buddy.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
I'm genuinely interested in your people's history. What are the pods for?
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Bye.
Idolized. Look at that. Idolized by the community now. Now we should probably go see Pearl again, because potentially we can get them to battle for us now, I'd assume. Help the boomers. Return to Pearl. There you see. Pearl. Job's done.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
I'm guessing that's going to be about the VR thing now, right? Because he just told me what their dream is, pretty much. So, yeah. Speak to Loyal about the Boomer's plan to raise... I missed it. We're gonna find out in a second anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're going right back to Loyal. We just came from him. There he is.
Really?
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
What is that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going?
Put the two together.
Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where is it?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise it?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
It's not gonna blow up the plane?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
All right, let's do it.
Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
So
okay, we'll talk to Jack because he's right here.
Hey there. Back for more? I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and removal adhesive would make a good hermetic seal. There you go.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Damn, thank you. I'm looking for ways to help out.
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice. Sharing yourself like that. Not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
Okay, I'll look into it, sure.
As in...
I'll be his wingman. Come on. Jack's love story. We got a note about it. Okay, let's have a look at the note. Jack let me know there is a girl he is interested in Crimson Caravan. He knows she has red hair, but that is all he knows. He'd like me to talk to her and see if she is interested in meeting him. It's hardly fucking Cassandra here, is it? That would be hilarious if it was. Alright, so Lake Mead. Here we go. Where is it? It's close to the fort. But obviously we don't want to go that way. Okay, let's go to Boulder City and go upwards from there, I think. Actually, last time I went to Boulder City, I got bloody blasted the minute I got there, so I need to be careful about that. I have a feeling this might be more difficult than it looks. What are we thinking? Can I get into the water from down here? If I get into the... Are we gonna have to swim from... Are we gonna have to swim a mile here? It seems like we're gonna have to swim a long way. At least we have a rebreather now. We can kind of swim underwater. I'm hoping there's no sharks or bloody crocodiles or anything left in this world. Hopefully they were all taken out. A rebreather. Here we go. Water breathing added. Sweet. So now I can just go down and stay under as long as I want? Is it as long as you want, or is it just way longer? It looks like it's not going down at all, so I imagine it's as long as you want. Cool. It's kind of scary, man. Water creeps me out, though. Deep down in water, there's just so much unknown down there. It's crazy. It's just scary stuff. This is it. Holy shit. Dude, what are the odds, though, when we do this? Like, some people are gonna come straight up and start attacking me or something. I don't know, I feel like people are gonna be looking for this, you know? People of this, you have discovered the crashed B-29. Okay, what now? Oh, here we go. Attach ballast. There you go. That's one. Now we gotta go to the other side, I assume. Yep, there it is. Okay, now where do I go to actually... He said there's a runway or something we gotta get up to. Attach the ballast from Loyal, return to the shore near the tow winch, and use Loyal's detonator to float B-29 to the surface. But when it gets to the surface, how are we gonna get it back to the camp? That's the part that I'm confused about. Like, I understand that, but how are we gonna get it back to the camp? Is there gonna be guys here on the runway? I'm scared that there might be. Oh, there it is. Loyal's detonator. Bang. Did that work? Holy shit, it did! Return to Loyal and let him know the B-29 is up from the bottom of the lake. But people are gonna see this, man. 100% people are gonna see this. People are gonna see that and bloody, immediately go to check it out, I think. Loyal, I'm here. I'm here, buddy.
It's going to be a dream.
I've raised it!
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back
Oh,
to
the
Nellis.
robots are gonna bring it back.
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Huh. Intelligence needs to be 7.
Hey.
Can I tell him again if I get my
Bomber
intelligence up? No. It has to be 7 in that moment. Now that's unfortunate. I do think that's going to attract the NCR, but if the NCR and the Boomers are trying to be in league together anyway, that could potentially be okay. We'll see. We gotta go see Pearl, let her know that the job's done. Maybe we can tell her about it, you know? Give her a little bit of a heads up. I doubt it, to be honest. If we needed 7 intelligence back there.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me.
There is one thing.
I will make it so.
There may be a battle in the near future at the Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Alright, what do I want to go for? My repair is actually 30, not 20, so it's not the worst in the world. Science, sheesh, what do I have? 15? I'm gonna put guns up to 50. I'm gonna put repair up to 35. And I'll put survival up to 32. As well. As much as we could there. Okay, sorry, did not mean to ruin your chess game here. Jeez, my bad. Return to Ambassador Crocker and let him know the Boomers will help you. Done, Ambassador Crocker, my man. I wish I could go all the way down. I can't fast travel all the way down. I have to walk all the way down from the top of the strip every time. You should be down in here. Crocker, my man, is that you? No, that's the military police. Seems like he's maybe not down here. No, he's not in his post. Okay, so he's in the bar section. Oh, there he is. Crocker, I'm back. Sorry to wake you up, buddy.
Well, hello there. What a coincidence finding you outside the strip. You should have paid your dues, but no, you had to play hard, huh? Now it's our turn. Nobody fucks with the NCR and lives to brag about it. You're dead, punk.
Hello?
Not even slowing it down.
What the fuck?
Over here!
Why?
Let's fuck this day.
What just happened? Right, I don't know why they're attacking me.
What do you need?
That's the same guy that just attacked me, though. That's so fucking strange, man. I'm very confused right now. Why is the NCR attacking me? Was it because I was in there at a time that I wasn't supposed to be in there at? Maybe I wasn't supposed to be in the barracks or something? Like, I really don't, like... Mega confusing there.
It's good
Crocker,
to have
I'm back.
The NCR here. What can I do for you?
I wanted to talk to you about the Boomers.
Hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR?
They are indeed. The Boomers have agreed to help me. Yes, they will help us.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
Oh, I'm ready. Tell me. Tell me, buddy.
I have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you?
Well, I wasn't a friend of the NCR 5 minutes ago.
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcomed here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever
I have been there.
Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings.
The Kings.
I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
Sure.
Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
If I can't just kill him, what did you want me to do?
Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something you can use.
Okay.
See? That's exactly the type of information we can use. In fact, that's perfect. Those fancy weapons the Van Graffs peddle aren't exactly common. It goes without saying that actually getting the Van Graffs to do the deed would be the ideal solution. However, if Pacer were killed with either a laser or a plasma-based weapon, everyone would automatically assume the Van Graffs did it.
True.
Still, unless you want several dozen armed men at your throat, you'd have to kill him without being seen. Be careful. I'll leave the method up to you. However, there is an alternative if you'd rather try to handle things without bloodshed.
All right.
In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King.
Tell me more about him.
He's Caucasian, in his mid-30s, and extremely charismatic. It's that last part we're counting on. The Kings are a bunch of young hoodlums who aren't inclined to listen to anyone except him. Get him on your side, and the rest will fall in line.
What would I need to do?
Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here, and we'll take it from there.
You know what? I think
wish
this
you
might be
luck.
the quest we need.
If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
I actually think this might be the quest we need to get the dog. Is what I'm thinking. I think this is the one. I was looking into it. So, we'll see. Kill Pacer in a way that implicates the Van Graff family is a possibility too. Yeah, see, that guy's just not saying anything to us anymore. So it must have been the fact that I was in there before I was supposed to be or something. I'm not supposed to be in there in the middle of the night with a weapon drawn or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it must have been that. Right, this is the place we need to be, actually. Perfect.
What's up?
You're just a member. I need the king. I need to talk to the king himself. That's Pacer. Okay, I don't want to talk to him. I need to talk to the king.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Sure.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
I'm new in town and wanted to pay my respects. Speech 60,
You know what?
baby.
I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
So I could, if I wanted to, try and just shoot him here and now. But, yeah, this is the dog I think that we can get somehow. Hello, Rex. Legend. Hello, King.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
Do you always charge people to come talk to you? I need you to stop the violence against NCR citizens in Freeside. I'll start with, I was hoping you might have some work for me?
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
What do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Why are you so interested in this?
You may have noticed that some of those guards out there are kings, too. I'm just looking out for my men. I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just want a level playing field for my boys. So, what do you say?
Sure.
Okay, then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
200 bottle caps? Alright, that'll do, Donkey.
What's up?
GI Blues. Yeah, that's the quest I was talking about. That's the quest I was talking about. We need to complete this quest to be able to get the quest for the dog, I believe. So, there you go. Let's go find this Oris guy. Is this him? King's Gang member. Oh, Oris, there we go.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Why do I need a bodyguard crossing Freeside?
Just look around. People here are as like to stab you as say hello. That is, if I weren't at your side.
How much?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Okay.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Alright, let's do it. I'm with you, buddy. Hire a guard named Oris near the northern gate of Freeside. Follow Oris to the south gate and watch for any suspicious behavior.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Iguana bits. Thanks, I guess.
To your left here is
Random.
the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where
you're
the
hard.
kings hang out. Don't let them scare you. If they don't outnumber you 5 to 1, you'll be... Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Right, what's this for? Do you think he, like, pays people to come up and attack me so that he looks cool when he defends me or something like that?
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Yeah, I think there's something sus about this, alright. I got a bad feeling about this. He's going really fast now all of a sudden. He's got his gun drawn. Man's bloody Barry Allen all of a sudden. Oh, shit! Okay, he just shot him dead.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Hey, you only fired 3 shots and there are 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Why did you run ahead like that?
Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough and you learn to trust your instincts.
Yeah, he's a hack. But did he really just shoot this guy? Quick study of the body reveals that the thug is still alive and merely pretending to be dead. Yeah, you scumbags. I think I wouldn't catch on to you, laddie. I won't confront him straight up though, because I don't want him to bloody start attacking me now, but it's good to know.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Alright, thanks, buddy. You fraud! You absolute fraudulent little prick. I'm just following him back now. Let's go talk to the king and see what he has to say about that. That was very easy, sir.
What do you have for me?
Oris is a fraud.
So that's how it happens. Okay then. I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
All right, I'll head over
Good.
right away.
I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Will do, brother.
Have
Should
you
I talk
found
to him about anything else?
Or were you just here to
I'm still looking into
Then
the
there's
matter. I want to save it and just ask him something, because I have an idea here, like if I ask him about this thing, he's going to be upset. If I ask him to like stop the violence against NCO. Now, before we complete this, I wanted to ask you some questions. This building is interesting. What do you know about it?
Near as I can tell, it was some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
What was taught here?
As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool, and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did.
Huh, tell me more about
Not
it.
a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
Huh.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
Okay, where did you get the robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Is there something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. No, they said they don't have the tools to help him. For now, but they said eventually he's going to get worse. I don't know what to do.
Can I help somehow?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the...
Well, that's where we're going anyway.
North of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Okay. I need to just stop the violence against NCR citizens.
Is that so? That's a mighty tall order for someone I barely know. Now, if you were to help me out some, that might change my mind. Can I help you with anything else?
Okay, so we gotta help him out, basically. Wait, why did it say return to the ambassador will not curb the violence in Freeside? Oh, no. No, I'm not going back yet. He will. He will help us eventually. Nothing but a hound dog. Talk to Julie Farkas about what can be done to help Rex, and go to the Old Mormon Fort and question some injured locals about their assailants. Okay, we'll do both of that. Both of those. Is it this fort up here or just to the right? Because that's not too far away at all. I think we've talked to Julie Farkas in the past, have we? I think so. I think it's this little place right here. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're fine then. This is where we brought that little freak. the ghoul, isn't it? I think. Roy, are you who I need to talk to?
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
My bad, bro. The king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
What can you tell me?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
You remember anything about them?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age.
Could it be the Van Graffs?
I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
All right, let's ask Wayne boy.
That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
You're not hiding something from me, are you?
No, I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are making accusations. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something
Lieutenant?
with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
All right, get out of the way. Anything else?
Hope what I remembered helps.
Thank you.
Hello.
There's Julie
Are
Farkas.
you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
The king said you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
So there's no chance he'll ever get better.
I didn't say that. While no one here has that kind of expertise, I do know of one man who might fit the bill. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of
I think we met him
procedure.
before as well once, right?
He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest. No problem.
Thank you. You need medical
Rates
supplies?
of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
You got yourself a
Just
deal.
come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Okay.
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Goodbye. Why did my fame in Freeside drop, by the way? Was it because I questioned that guy? But I mean, I got it out of him in the end, so I mean, it was worth it, right? So, I don't know. So where is Jacobstown, by the way? I'm not exactly sure. Let's have a quick little look at where Jacobstown is. Oh, return to the king with news that Rex can be healed. And we need to go back to the king for 2 different reasons anyway, so we'll go straight back there now. I hope it wasn't the NCR that attacked, though, because Lieutenant, like, who else would be saying Lieutenant other than the NCR, right? That's the thing that I'm kind of a little bit nervous about, so I'm going to save it now just in case telling him about that is a mistake. We shall see, Renly. Come to dawn, we shall see. Here, brother.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
I've found stuff out. Julie Farkas said I'm out in Jacobstown can
She
treat
said
Rex.
what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Absolutely.
I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints.
Okay.
Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats.
That's pretty weird.
That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you'll see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex.
He's with us now?
Rex,
hell yeah.
This is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Legend. Search and mark perk.
Have you
hell
found
yeah.
anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
I found something out.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things.
I just talked to her, damn it.
Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
I heard some squatters talking about some fancy pants rangers coming into the area.
Okay, head to one of the squatter camps in Freeside and learn why NCO soldiers have been entering the area. Okay. I can't believe he's with us now. That's so cool. We got a dog, baby. Let's go. What a legend. Talk to Rex. Take Rex to Dr. Henry in Jacobstown to learn how it can be fixed. Right, where is that? We haven't been to Jacobstown yet. It's out past Vault 22. Well, actually, I'm probably safer going to Griffin Wares and then going up and around on the path. But we're going to do that in the next video. We're going to end the video here, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. If you want to see Fallout New Vegas continue until its conclusion, and I'm sure you do, drop a like. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the series so far, and I'll see you guys next time. It's been a pleasure to serve you all. Keep the flag flying. Keep the flag flying. I can't speak properly. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.